Amit Malviya, National IT Cell Chief of the Bharatiya Janata Party, the BJP dancing to victory in Madhya Pradesh, looking extremely strong in Rajasthan, and also now in Chhattisgarh in a very comfortable lead. If there was any question about what would happen in a BJP-Congress duel, I think you've smashed the Congress to smithereens in this election. Mr. Malviya, welcome and congratulations.
Thank you, Rahul. I think this is a win for Prime Minister Modi's leadership. Modi ki guarantee, as he said in these state elections, particularly the Hindi heartland belt. And I think no other leader today, other than Prime Minister Modi, has a vision for this country to see a developed India by 2047. And that is what you see in action. He has delivered everything that he's promised. His credibility, the trust people have in him is what is driving the BJP to success in these three Hindi heartland states. The sweetest victory.
Would I be right though, Amit Malviya? Would I be right, sir? First of all, congratulations. It's a huge day. Would I be right in saying there's a big difference now between the Hindi heartland, where you're a dominant party, where Mr. Modi is larger than life, and South India, where you would say that the Congress is the principal national party? Am I right, or is that an exaggeration, you think?
Let me finish my point, Rajdeep. I will come to the question on Southern India and Telangana as well. The important issue that I wanted to bring to your notice is that the Congress lost power both in Rajasthan and Chhattisgarh, the two states where they were in power for the last 5 years. It is therefore quite obvious that the Congress does not know how to govern. The Congress does not know how to retain power after being in office. Perhaps it's a lesson for the chief ministers in these two states that running behind the Gandhis can secure you your job for 5 years, but it's not a guarantee for re-election. On the contrary, you have the BJP, which has won after 20 years again. Barring a brief period of 2 years when the Congress was in power, it's been BJP all the way. It is what governance does, it is what good governance is all about, and governments do get elected on governance. That is the message that is coming through. Coming to Southern India and Telangana in particular, let's be very clear that this is a mandate against the KCR government. It is not a mandate for the Congress. Similarly, in Karnataka also, the mandate was against the incumbent government. It was not for the Congress. So let's not make the mistake of assuming that the Congress is gaining ground in Southern India. It is the default.
Am I to understand, therefore, from what you're saying,
that people
are you
may
saying,
have
Amit
against
Malviya,
the
that
incumbent governments
2024?
in these states?
Are you saying, Amit, then for you, 2024 is a done deal? Given what's happened, the fact that you won 3 big states and you've taken 2 of them away from the Congress, do you believe, therefore, 2024 is a done deal now?
Look, we do not take any election as granted. We are going to work very, very hard for 2024. We are going to go to the people asking for a 3rd term for Prime Minister Modi. And that is how we fight all elections. We don't take the electorate for granted. We've never done it. And we never leave any election to chance. And 2024 is another election after these 5 states are done with. We will look at 2024 afresh as a new battle for the BJP. And at the end of the day, we have so much to talk about. And Prime Minister Modi has ensured that India today is looked up to in the world order. It is doing exceptionally well as far as the economy is concerned. Unemployment is at lowest ever. Things are on the right track. We are on path to being the 3rd largest economy by 25, 26. So there is a lot that is riding on the governance that Mr. Modi has delivered. We are going to talk about all this to the people of this country and of course hope that we will win the mandate. And let me tell you that the BJP will do exceptionally well in Lok Sabha in both Karnataka and Telangana. Take my word for it, because every time I kept telling your team that we are winning Chhattisgarh, there weren't too many takers. I'm telling you again, we will do exceptionally well in Lok Sabha and Telangana and in Karnataka. And that is what the truth of what is on the ground is.
Talk to us for a moment, Mr. Malviya, about how the BJP turned it around in Chhattisgarh and in Madhya Pradesh, where the party's own internal surveys were predicting a much tougher fight in Madhya Pradesh, some of them showing the Congress in the lead in Chhattisgarh till a few weeks before polling. From there, to turn it around, the fact that the Home Minister himself, picking the tough states of Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh, camping, going down on every seat, trying to figure out how to win, and probably the Congress taking their position a bit for granted, thinking they had it in the bag even before the votes had happened.
Now, let me start with Madhya Pradesh first. Unfortunately, the popular discourse in media is often what people in the media want to see and not what is on the ground. Having said that, when you are in power for 20 years, there is obviously some element of fatigue, if not anti-incumbency, and that was also the case in Madhya Pradesh. But the BJP leadership put its head down, looked at everything that was coming to them as feedback, made the requisite changes in the strategy. We fielded heavyweights across the state. Some people thought this was a sign of lack of confidence in the local representative. That wasn't the case. We look at what is coming to us and you decide on the basis of that, which is exactly what the BJP did. Of course, Mr. Shah was on the ground. He was minutely looking at every region. In fact, he traveled to every sambhag of the BJP in Madhya Pradesh and held meetings with party workers. That is what the commitment was, really down to the lowest level. And you see the results. I mean, the BJP has massively won Madhya Pradesh. Coming to Chhattisgarh,
one big question, Amit.
Answers Chhattisgarh.
No one gave the BJP a chance till.
Yeah, go ahead.
No one gave BJP a chance in Chhattisgarh 3 months ago. But if I can take you back to the first rally that Prime Minister Modi held in Chhattisgarh, we realized that there was a great deal of spark in his rally and there were people who were flocking to it in very large numbers. And that made us think about the undercurrent, the corruption, the lack of governance, the apathy towards farmers, the liquor scam which destroyed families in Chhattisgarh. It was all there. There was huge anti-incumbency against Baghel. He may have been popular with the section of the media in Delhi, but he had not delivered on ground. And we started building on it. We realized that the people did not vote us out 5 years ago because they were unhappy with governance, because after all, we had been in power for 15 years after Chhattisgarh was formed. It was because we could not deliver on the bonus on the paddy is the reason why we got voted out. We made good that. We announced that as part of our manifesto. We ensured that we met people's expectations, and because of the trust that people have in Prime Minister Modi's leadership, in the BJP, that they voted for us the way they have. And Chhattisgarh is, like I said again, the sweetest victory because nobody gave us a chance. But the party, the leadership, our cadres, and of course the people of Chhattisgarh have entrusted the BJP again with a mandate, and we are extremely grateful for that.